Peace, Black Power, and welcome to another episode of Do Knowledge Radio, place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born a Lot, and you see, we got the legend in the building. You understand what I'm saying? Brownsville never ran, never will. In the building, my twin sister, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege at this time to introduce some present others and welcome back to the platform here on Harriet Tubman Day on Do Knowledge Radio Talk Black to Me Tuesday. Mama B Price in the building. Peace.
Peace, everybody.
How you feeling today?
I'm good.
Yeah, we here on Harriet Tubman Day. This is one of the days they reported as her transition day, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Um, and what she means to us as a people. And we in Women's History Month for me. The other people they got their own people they could go talk to. You understand what I'm saying? So, um, having gone through all that you have gone through, what could you say to our sisters out here, our young sisters, our elder sisters, whomever may tune into this broadcast? What's the message for Mama B?
Live your life. Live it like every day is your last day. Um, Life is very short. So if you think you got time, you don't have time. You gotta do what you gotta do now. No matter how old, how young, you gotta get it out. Before you know it, if you're young, you're gonna be old. If you're old, you're gonna be going soon. So you gotta work towards making things good for those whom I guess you leave behind, whether it be children, close family members, somebody you love. That's all I could really, you know.
Right. How would you like to be remembered?
Hmm. Mm, I don't know. I haven't thought about that. I haven't thought about it, but for the most part, as who, a woman who tried to keep peace, keep things going. Um, I don't know. I really haven't thought about it. I don't really care.
Oh man, that's a
I
Gemini answer all day right there.
people gon' people gon' remember you how they remember you anyway. It's not up to you to decide how to be remembered. That's up to the people who are remembering you after you're not here.
Mm,
I'm a pretty good person. I don't You know what I'm saying? I don't get involved with too much hoopla
mm,
for the most part. I mind my business. If
right,
it ain't about me and my family, I ain't got nothing to say, you know?
right.
So if you want to remember me as a woman who takes care of her family.
And so I know we 8 days away.
For
I'm
what?
sure.
Birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah, my daughter and my husband.
it's on the
Both of their
same day.
birth. No, their birthday is a day apart,
Okay.
but we celebrate 2 days straight. That's two birthdays.
What's that feeling like for you every year?
That's it was fun when he was here. They both, but then now it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's together, so we still celebrate just differently.
Mm,
You know, of course, her day is her day, and his day is his day. I don't mix them up. The only thing is, she might get to celebrate for both days, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So that was his greatest gift.
that's real. That's real.
Hmm.
So how does it feel now? Like you in this hip hop lane with your peers. You know what I'm saying? Your brothers 20 years or more celebrating their first albums, and you know what I'm saying? You got Smith and Wesson over here, you got MOP over here, and
Hmm.
you got all of that going on, and you pushing the project, you know what I'm saying, Price of Fame at the same time. So, like what is that feeling like for you? Is it feeling 90s or is it, it's still
It's
2020?
it's feeling 90s, of course, because
Mm,
that's what it like. That's where it stemmed from, the 90s. And these brothers, they definitely um keeping that flow going.
yeah,
Um the fact, music is universal. It always evolves, and there will always be different strands and different kinds as the time goes past.
right.
Like I tell people all the time, when I was listening to the stuff in the 90s, my moms would be like, "What the hell is that? What type
That's
of
real.
damn rap is that? Turn that
Right,
shit up, put it in your headphones."
right.
You know what I'm saying? And now, I as looking at my kids, I'm like, like it's I mean, I guess we conditioned to what we conditioned to. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? Like I see that now, like this generation of kids and the music, they make more songs for dancing.
right,
They like to dance. They do a lot of dancing, these kids.
right.
If half of us in my age was doing what's now, trust me, we all be in shape.
Or in the hospital. One way or another. Eh,
Definitely one or the other, but it's something going down, but
I
it's
never
it's
taught my sons to break dance. I didn't
break
need to.
dance.
I never taught them to break dance. They did not need no instructions. You see what I'm saying? I put on that jam on it. Automatically, they started breakdancing. Automatically. Like, they never seen the video. Then I showed them the video. They like, oh, that was me back in the day. These cats is 9 and 6 talk about that was me back in the day. And they get busy. They have me getting on the floor. I'm like, hold up, man. Let me show y'all something. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like,
Hmm.
yeah, it's natural if these things are celebrated and cultivated. So I'm like, Jam Morning came out before I was born. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the music I listened to growing up. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
that experience take you all the way back. Beat Street, all that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hmm.
They love it. You see what I'm saying? They love it. So that's our kind of through line. You see what I'm saying? They listen to some of that stuff today, whatever it is, but they know it's a vintage experience with us. You see what I'm saying? So they still there
Yeah.
listening to rappers delight. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. Like so they there with it. So uh, it's a
Hmm.
through line. You know what I mean? So music
And
is the
we
memory.
learned our kids too. We
Yeah,
taught them things and showed them our ways and old movies and old. You know, how else they gonna learn if we don't show them? Very rare they'll get it out there in the streets. The
yeah,
streets is in the now.
right, right,
Things that, like I said, or I tell my kids all the time, be like, "Y'all spoil you."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all wouldn't know what it's like to live without,
Right.
because by the time, us being adults now, it's like we done paved the way for everything. You know, these kids wouldn't be able to live without internet and things like that. The ones who are already exposed, that is, because you got some parents that don't allow their kids to be on the internet.
Right.
You know, my daughter, she 9, she got an iPhone.
Mm. I still don't have no iPhone. You understand what I'm saying? Like I still don't have no iPhone. You know what I mean? So,
Gotta step your game up, brother.
yeah, I do. I
At
do.
one point in the time, you gotta step your game up. Like my husband used to say, "You scared of shopping online or something? You gotta get with the program." And I'd be like, "Man, all this stuff be going on. You don't be wanting to, put your numbers everywhere, and that's just weird to me, But you gotta do what you gotta do."
So how has the album been doing? What's been the response?
It's
The
been
show.
great. I've been getting great responses. People loving it. They loving the video. They already. When's the next album? I'm like, Jesus. I put out 4 albums came out since he been gone.
Mm.
So, but the response to them has been great. So,
Yeah, I love that joint. Like it sounds cliche, but it's not because it's so Brooklyn. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's so like it's
oh, they
definition Brooklyn.
definitely was thinking about
You know,
Brownsville when they
it's
made that.
Brownsville. I remember
So,
the Doo-Wop Live 95 joint.
mhm,
I was like, I was like 15 when that joint came out, so I was listening to the tape still. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
And it was like, "What's up, y'all? What you got to say? Who's on the mic with the hottest DJ?" You know what I'm saying? And then they came on. It was like Brownsville, aka Bucktown USA, where we rob motherfuckers, split the money 5 ways. I was like,
mhm.
ah! I was going crazy on the train, like, cause it's like a glimpse in. You see what I'm saying? Like, we know the East New York, we know the Brownsville, we know Red Hook. You understand? Like, so
Right.
just to celebrate, like, it was a celebration, like, big transition day was yesterday. You see what I'm saying? I still remember
Mhm.
that cat on stage out of breath with a towel over his head, you know what I'm saying? Like breathing hard on the sofa was, watching it on TV, celebrating like Brooklyn, we did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to see that kind of vibe and to hear that kind of music, you see what I'm saying, out on the airwaves, like just it was just raw. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it was like a crazy experience for me as a youth. You know what I mean? So it was wild. And
Right.
this is this is what this album feels like to me. It took me all the way back to you know The Shining. Took me all the way back to Soundboy Burial. You know what I'm saying? Like took me
Mhm.
back to that. You know,
Mhm.
uh, took me back to Helter Skelter. You know what I'm saying? The first joint. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
put the towel under the door and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like back to that. It's there. The sights and the sounds, the sensory is
Right.
there. You know what I'm saying? So I love this album. You know what I'm saying? I love all of the albums. So this
Mhm.
this joint is
Appreciate it.
a grand reminder. This is a grand reminder right here.
Appreciate it. We try to,
Yeah.
you try to keep things original. You know, some ain't nothing wrong with trying new things. But you can't take it too far to the new, because then you'll be unrecognizable for who you are in the beginning. you
That's
know.
real.
But like Sean said too, you never let outsiders dictate what you can and cannot do. You know, either you like it or you don't.
Well, that's real. That's real. Is there
So,
some kind of, I don't know if you could talk about it or not. Me, just as a fan, I would want to hear the story from the fan. You know, um, the story from
what story?
y'all story. The
Like,
Peabody, the embodiment of P, the Peabody story.
uh, Sean Price regular story. What a funny story. A regular.
Either or. I'm saying like, is there something? I don't know if you could. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you could talk about. Maybe you might be working on something, or y'all might be working on something. Is there going to be something that we could see, or something that we could read? You know, is there a book coming out? Is there like a web series, or something like that?
Oh, a web series? No, no, no. I ain't thinking about that far yet. But I'm in deep thought of different um things. I'm in deep thought of different things. I'm trying to weigh out my options. Slow down a little. I gotta slow down a little bit. I've been moving around since he passed.
Right,
I do deserve a break.
right. Yeah, we was talking about that in December. You know what I'm saying? In this March, and you still moving. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know, I understand.
Yeah, every time I say that, I jump into something else. I know. Like I never be the one to really plan things. You know, people be asking me stuff, and I be like, I don't know, maybe, might, because anything can happen.
Right,
I learned that, so I don't really plan or say too much if I'm not sure of what I'm gonna do.
right.
I don't like to mislead people and lie. Some people love doing that.
Yeah, yeah. The gang of them out here. Guess
hmm
used to have to find the snakes and the rats. You know,
Shit, they
now
blended
you
in.
got to find the real one. Real one. Yeah, got to find the real ones nowadays.
I
They're hard.
don't know. Everything has changed. Nothing is the same.
Right.
Nothing stays the same. You know. As I tell people, nobody is guaranteed time. Only thing we guaranteed is death.
That's it.
Get it right or get left. I guess.
It's real. That's definitely real.
Yeah, you seen the new video?
Yeah, we got seen that. If you
Yes.
put it out there, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be lockstep right there. You see what I'm saying? So yeah,
Mhm.
I love that joint, man. So the art of storytelling in visual form, is real. I grew up, with the videos. The videos never match my mind when I hear the songs. You see what I'm saying? Because the songs take you someplace, and it's a
mhm.
rarity to try to find a video that
Mhm.
matches your mental visual. You see what I'm saying? And it's yeah, y'all
You
never
know,
disappoint.
some I don't know. Video making is different. You could spend a whole lot on the video, or you could spend nothing. It all depends on what you want to do. So I try to, keep it simple.
And then sometimes the video could take away from the song completely. Like, what is just don't really go together at all. You see what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
saw a lot of that. Because
Yeah.
due to extravagance and other influences, and you dealing with people who might got some marketing dollars from, so you got to add all the extra BS for what they got going on. You got to please everybody with all that. You got to include some other folk in there that ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to do all of that. Like, nah, it's good to
Hmm.
just be able to see, like, yeah, this is it right here. This is it, you know. So I love that element of simplicity with complex, you
Hmm.
know, concepts. You got to catch those. You got to be paying attention and see what it is. Like,
Right.
I love that. I love that.
Hmm.
So you got any shows coming up? Tour dates lined up
Me
until next.
personally, no, but Smith and Wesson have shows coming up. They about to go on tour.
Yeah, I seen them.
So go look out for them. They about to travel the country and all that. Um, the states. I know one coming up the 20th in VA. Smith and Wesson is doing their 25th anniversary, and then they have one in the next day in Baltimore. So I'm gonna try to make it out there,
Yeah,
and for now that's about it. I may do a candle visual for Sean's birthday. Normally I always we throw a party, a show, something like that. But I figure something out.
you need my help. You know, I'm right here. Whatever I could do.
All these diseases going around. I don't really want to. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right, right.
I'm trying to be out and around less, so they at least so they find a cure. Like they gotta find a cure quick. I heard they was guinea pigging some people. They was looking for lab rats.
You're always looking for some laugh rats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pay them so they could find a cure. Why don't y'all make some shit up and inject it into one of the sick people instead of mm,
All right, go. Yeah, when they make the disease, they make the cure at the same time. Then they go through how much
yeah,
collateral
that's
damage.
what I thought they do, but y'all just letting this shit spread like wildfire. Like,
Collateral damage. You got to see, who naturally immune and who's not. Where to concentrate it, how to market it. It's money to be made. Money to
everything's
be made.
about money. Y'all taking innocent lives
Right, right.
for the sake of a dollar.
For the sake of a dollar, they can't even help you. Like they can't. You see what I'm saying? The pharmaceutical companies and insurance, they can't help you. You know what I'm saying? Even if they wanted to help you, they can't. They work
Mm-hmm.
for them. You know what I'm saying?
Of
So
course.
it's their job. We
Yep.
got to
But
return to nature. Nature is our cure. You know what I'm saying? Like, the closer you are to nature, the closer you are in tune with your natural way. You stay out of them places. We didn't really go to those places like that unless it was an extreme case or something. But we, just like me and my sister was talking about last night, like naturally, Like you forgot grandma's ways, mama's ways. You understand? Like that stuff tastes nasty, but you wasn't sick no more. I guarantee that. You understand what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Like it's real. It's natural stuff that was there, naturally there for
Like that
you.
Buckley's and mm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, before we got into this other stuff, this cussing, I think that started all of that. You see what I'm saying? Like for us anyway. Like
hmm
uh, so much of the stuff that's not natural has become what's natural, and that which has been natural has become unnatural. They looking at you crazy. You talking about herbs?
Nah, you know what's crazy? When I went overseas, like they chicken, like chicken don't taste like our chicken here, and that's because
Right,
they chicken is natural. Like they butcher it and cook it right there, and we
right,
got mad preservatives and shit going on.
right.
So ours don't taste like theirs. It's
They
very
not they
different.
regulate their industry based around the survivability of their family, not the opposite. You know, ours
Hmm.
is manufactured based around the exploitation of the family. You see what I'm saying? Because they got that zero to negative birth rate. So every child that's born, it's almost like a miracle over there because it's not a one-to-one exchange. Someone transition, someone born. It doesn't happen like that. So someone transition, and then it might be somebody born maybe a year later. You see what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
safeguards in regards to regulation of what can be made. Even their healthcare system is completely different based around that. So they're looking at natural kind of ways. They get paid if you don't come to the hospital. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Versus you up in there all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Hmm.
the natural acupuncture and all of these things. You see what I'm saying? To be able to keep you from showing up to that hospital. You see? So,
Hmm.
in a space, in a spot that deals with things naturally, they have to understand that they have to use everything within their power to continue the survivability of their people. You see what I'm saying? So that's the commune. That's the social. You see what I'm saying? We got the capital, and in the capital uh, environment, somebody got to get God. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like somebody got to get God. Like it's the jukes is going down. You see what I'm saying? Somebody got to be somebody got to get the capital gain. So, they got the bare face on, They ain't
Right.
even got no ski mask out. They bare face running up on people in broad daylight with it, you know. And they just don't think they getting robbed. They think they getting help. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a structure out there. All right.
Yeah, but back to the music. That's it though. I mean, for right now, probably do another video or something.
For which
Figure
joint?
out.
You're not gonna tell me. All right. I wait. I wait like everybody else. Oh man. What's your favorite joint for today? If you had to pick one joint off the album for the day.
um, Center stage.
Mm.
Like I like all of them. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
everybody always what's your favorite? It's too many to really say favorite.
right.
But
I'll just pick one for the day. You see what I'm saying? Big guns versus little guns. You know what I mean? Like that's my joint for the
hmm
day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, on my audio station, that's a Sean P station all day. So any reason, any excuse I get, like, oh, what is today? All right, let me throw this in there. Like, what's that? Yeah, yeah,
hmm
that's a Sean P station. You know what I'm saying? So
Excuse me.
it's
Jeez,
definitely always going
what a
down.
day. Hmm.
All right. I ain't gonna hold you up. Final remarks, closing remarks, shout outs, where people can get the music. Um, everything like that.
Shout out to my team. First and foremost, shout out to the fam.
Well,
Everybody in the internet world, shout out to you guys. Keep striving, keep moving, keep living. That's about it.
and they could get the music everywhere, anywhere, somewhere.
Everywhere, anywhere, all streams, you know. You follow me on Instagram, Bernadette Always Humble, Sean the Barbarian, one Sean Gear, duckdown.com. Um, everything is on the internet. Everything you need to find.
Well, I saw you had put something up about the statues. Did you want to talk about that real quick, or?
Oh, the statues, yeah, they coming. They'll be here by the summer because of the virus thing that's going on. Everything is slow motion,
Mm.
you know, and that's the crazy thing. Like everything comes from China, so China messed up, then everything over here gonna get messed up too. But the statues, you can order those at concretejunglestudio.com. Sean Price statue. Um, it's about it. Some more things in the makings.
Just stay tuned, huh? Well,
Stay tuned.
so we out, family. Peace.
Thanks for having me. Peace.
I love mama.